storm Lee was giving indications Thursday morning that it would quickly heighten once more, days before an unsafe and dubious toward the north track that a large part of the U.S. East Coast should observe intently. The Class 1 tempest, pressing greatest supported breezes of 80 miles per hour as of early Thursday, could arrive at close to Classification 5 strength as it moves toward the eastern Caribbean. Lee could approach Class 5 strength as it moves toward the eastern Caribbean this end of the week and is as yet expected to be a risky tropical storm over the southwestern Atlantic right on time 1 week from now. Lee's most extreme estimate force of 155 miles per hour would make it the most grounded storm in the Atlantic Bowl this season. That conjecture is additionally only 2 miles per hour short of Classification 5. Every one of the fixings are set up for the tempest to truly increase. Jason Dunian, head of NOAA's Storm Field Program, told Noble News. This tempest most certainly can possibly be a Class 5, Dunian said. It's too early to know whether this framework will straightforwardly affect the U.S. central area, yet regardless of whether the storm stays off the coast, risky surf and tier flows will undermine the eastern seaboard. There is expanding certainty that the focal point of Lee will pass toward the north of the northern Leeward Islands, the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico this end of the week and into right on time 1 week from now. There is a potential for hurricane conditions to happen on a portion of these islands over the course of the end of the week. Grows created by Lee are supposed to arrive at parts of the Lesser Antilles on Friday, and the English and U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, the Bahamas, and Bermuda this end of the week. These enlarges are probably going to cause hazardous surf and tier current circumstances. The tempest had quickly fortified on Wednesday, its supported breezes reinforced by 35 miles per hour in the 24 hours after it framed as a tropical misery Tuesday morning. Lee is supposed to arrive at Classification 3 strength by Friday morning and possibly Classification 4 strength by Friday night. Much more fast heightening, characterized as a speed up somewhere around 35 miles per hour in 24 hours or less, is normal before very long. The figure track takes the tropical storm across probably the hottest waters in the Atlantic Sea and through somewhat quiet upper-level breezes, which will permit Lee to detonate in strength. The waters in the Atlantic are not exactly as warm as the hot circumstances in the Bay of Mexico, which led to Storm Idalia last week. Notwithstanding, ocean surface temperatures across the part of the Atlantic Sea that Lee is set to follow through are as yet a stunning 2 degrees Celsius above typical in the wake of ascending to far above record levels this late spring. As per David Ziadin, Florida's state climatologist, to get to Class 4 or 5 power the climate must be almost awesome, which it looks like is the estimate for Lee. Ziadin told Noble News. The last Class 5 tropical storm to meander the Atlantic Bowl was 2022's Typhoon Ian. Before that, 2019's Dorian and Lorenzo were the latest typhoons to accomplish the accomplishment. Just 39 Classification 5 storms have happened beginning around 1924, as per information from NOAA.